freshness. So we have fresh tomatoes,
Tuesday.
but in
Go next
the
to that.
season, when it's not in the season, a canned diced tomato works perfectly. And then, fresh herbs, a little bit of fresh herbs. We have some garden herbs that we go out in the garden. She'll pick basil or oregano or things like that. So we have fresh herbs for that. And then sauteed chicken. We prefer to use the chicken that is organic. And we have some chicken breasts right here. We'll just season them up a little bit.
Tuesday, go in. She needs
Normally
to
it
get on the
doesn't
other
do
side
that,
of
but
it.
it's raining in the pan.
It makes it more exciting to watch, though. It's like jumping. I don't know if you can see that on the monitor. There's something there behind the garbage bag, I swear.
So the chicken breast, they can be 4 to 6 ounces, depending what you like. And also, it doesn't necessarily have to be a breast. It could be thighs if you like thighs. And I'll just do 3 for right now. And so we'll go ahead and start sauteing that. And then we have boiling salted water. And add some fresh noodles. The fresh noodles will cook very, very quickly as opposed to a dry pasta. So this we can cook in 4 or 5 minutes, and where a dry pasta might be 8 to 12 to 15 minutes, depending on what it is. And Tuesday has been cooking with me in the kitchen since she was about maybe 1.5 or 2 years old. We got her a pancake griddle for Christmas one year.
Wow.
And she's been like a pro at pancakes forever. But she's always liked to help me in the kitchen. So as she's growing up, I've always taken her to the farmer's market with me. Or she's always going to the grocery store. We go to a couple of local markets here. So she learns about food and cooking. And I think that's really important with kids, that they get introduced, as Chef was saying, at a young age. And they become familiar and comfortable with food, and then we go back and cook it.
When she was younger, what are the first chores that you were giving her in the kitchen?
Well, actually, we found it was kind of fun to have the colored measuring cups and measuring spoons. And then later, in the last year or so, we found that these are actually very valuable in math.
Right.
So it kind of works out, right? So it's actually kind of cool that she's involved in the kitchen. Also taught her some of the terminology. For example, like in the kitchen, we say, when we're walking around, we say behind. And so I'm in the kitchen, this little person running behind Dad.
Awesome.
So it's kind of fun.
So you never have any accidents.
That's right. Pasta's cooking. And the chicken breasts are sauteed. And when they are ready, when the chickens are ready, you got a nice color on them. It's about 4 or 5 minutes per side. I'm not going to serve you these. We're going to do this for the purpose of the demo.